Hey, this is your boy O'Neal. I am getting ready to go in my office. Guess what? It's time to do some business. Welcome to the office tour. Yeah, I'm in my home office. I just want to introduce you to what I've got going on here in my office. It's a multi-purpose space. Several folks asked, what does it look like behind the scenes to do a home business and not just a hustle? You'll be hearing me say a little bit more about that in a moment. And so we are open for business. It was important to me that I have the ability to work efficiently. And for me, that comes down to being organized, being able to flow freely, because it's all about the feng shui. It's about being able to flow in your environment. And so I had to do a number of things. Before I show you the full detail of all that's going on behind the scenes here in my home office, I got to tell you, it started out in a much smaller space. It was in our home. Like I mentioned, it's a home office, so it's in our home on the second floor. It's now my wife's office. If I had a chance, I'll give you a behind the sneak peek view of it. Don't tell her I did that. All right, anyway, let's get back to the tour. All right, so I'm now in my office. It's funny, I should have taken a measurement of the space so that I could tell you just the size of it. I might just do that, so, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna start right away. Like I said, there's a multi-purpose space, so I've got my home t-shirt making business here in this room. I've got my personal office where I do ministry and ministry work, where I do my studies, where I do my preparation, I do my administration tasks and duties. I also have in this space, catch this, video where I do my vlogging, my video recordings here for YouTube, and a few other things as well, training modules and workshops even. So it's a number of things that transpires. It's also where I kick back and I relax. I'll tell you how to make your space hopefully work for you. Work with what you've got going on. God will provide, and as you make room, as He makes room for you, then you'll be able to walk into those greater, opportunities. For me, this was our guest suite. My wife and I really talked about it, and we said, look, how often do we have guests over? I know we, at times do. We'll just try to make room elsewhere for them. But right now, it was most important for us to have this space for the office because it's what's going to help us function on a day-to-day. So while I close this door real quickly, I'm going to get you going and seeing what's going on, especially the things you might need, catch this, for your home business. Because maybe in turn, you're getting ready with a t-shirt business and you're contemplating, well, what tools do I need? What do others use? Where do they find them? I'll try to get some of the comments below, probably tag some in Amazon so that you can know what's going on. I am not being sponsored by anyone when I mention the names of what's going on here. So, maybe one day we will be, but right now we're not endorsing any of them particularly. I'm just telling you what I'm using personally, and hopefully it can be a benefit to you.
So let's start over on this end. I have to do a shelving unit on the back wall of my canvas thing that you see it. It's just a shelf. I'm using every space that's available. There's some spaces that haven't been used yet. Maybe in due time I will, because it's all about being organized and functional. It's also about balance. I needed to make sure that I could work efficiently, so there's certain things that I've done. Simple things like a jar full of pens. My God, I don't know about you, but sometimes you're working in the midst of doing stuff and you need just to reach for a pen and you can't find one. So I've got a overdose of stuff with my scissors going on. I've got a tray full of other things such as batteries and you name it. I've got all sorts of stuff, tape. Dual tape, shipping tape, you name it. Even a flashlight. For those of you sometimes you need to get close up on your project and you just need that extra lighting. That was important. I'll show you what else I've got going on. When I've got a project or two pending, I've even just simple tack in discreet places with paper clips. You make it do what it do, baby. It's just what you do.
And uncut. I'm trying to do this in one take so that you enjoy the full experience and it doesn't look that doctored and tailored at best. But anyway, let's get back to business. So again, that's my scene going on right there. Hopefully you enjoy what you see there. And I'll talk about a few other things here. This is my workstation. Right now I've got some t-shirts that need folding and tuck away. I'm getting ready to do that here in a moment. This work table was once a fold-in table. Had to upgrade when we moved down here because I needed more space to work on, not just for those projects, but just somewhere to drop and crash, put my stuff at the end of the day, maybe to just put some projects that are waiting to be delivered on, just a place to lodge it until I could get back to it. It's where I've got my heat press. I'll talk about that in a moment. Let me get back up here for a moment. Interestingly enough, When I first got started, I couldn't eyeball a t-shirt and center it for nothing. And yeah, I'm a creative kind of person. I'm artistic at best in nature, but I couldn't eyeball the center of a shirt for nothing. I found this out in one of the affiliate videos. I thank God for mentors. I thank God for people who, post what they post. They help me get this. If you don't know what this is, this forms a T-square. Maybe in one of my videos, I'll use it once so you can kind of get familiar with it. In fact, I might just tag this so that you can get a head start on that, because I don't know when the video is coming, but I want to make sure you can catch this and how it works. It helps to align things, especially if you don't have a laser tagger, to be able to help you and you just want to go at it. It is a little bit costly, but I promise you it will be worth it, because I can't tell you how many shirts I have dumped simply because of some mistakes being made. But you'll make some, so don't beat yourself up for that one. I'm getting better. In fact, there are times I don't even need it at all. This one here, my God, y'all know this comes from the Creative Home Gurus, praise God. And this is simply a shirt folder, garment folder. It is phenomenal. It helps me expedite the process, especially in packaging. I might just put this where I'm going to put the scale here in a moment as well. But for now, it's up here on the shelf. You got to use every inch you've got when you've got a tight space. So I even placed a little nail here and dropped my little cutting board. This size works for me. Actually, I might need a smaller size, as well. Have flexibility, have some options going. I needed a shelf, you all. And I didn't want to spend the money for it. When you're starting out, you need to, be wise with your spending. I'll probably do something on budgeting and how much stuff costs along the way. But I needed a shelf. I just couldn't afford one. And so this is my creativity going on. It's simple crates. Guess what? They got donated from Publix. If y'all check out your Publix, if you're here in Florida, I don't know how far Publix goes. Maybe your local Walmart, they all over the place. They might be able to hook you up. They hooked me up with a couple of shelves. I just twisty tied them, Ziploc, whatever, those, stuff. And it's right in place and it's not my shelf. I'll come to that in a moment. Let me get back to the big boy here, and that is my heat press. It is a swing away. It is simple. I should have done an unpacking video about this, but I'm still early, y'all, in the game. I love it. It's not the one I started with. I'll tell you that is not the one I started with. I did a clamshell kind of one, the ones that open up and close. But that thing brought me too close to being burnt. And so, like I said, I messed up a couple of t-shirts simply because I was trying to get around some of the handicaps that it provides or presents. But if that's where you're starting, that's where you're starting. I soon enough upgraded. I got this one through Amazon. It's a little bit more. It costs, I think I slapped on about $60, $80 more to get this one. It's a 5-in-1 or an 8-in-1, something like that. I just loved it because it, again, swings away.
All right. Moving to my shelf, my creative, stuff here. You're gonna need a place to have products. You're gonna need a place to have your tools and all that. I took, this shelf, I put it together myself, and so I've got everything from my cutting board to my heat pads to a few other things here and options. But over here, I've got my vinyl. I don't keep a lot of inventory on hand because a lot of our stuff is custom made. I do vinyl. I do one color heat press, or screen print. So if you need, again, vinyl work, personalized stuff, hook your brother up, let him know, and I promise you I'll get it going in just about 3 days to you. And so that's gonna be phenomenal, if not before then.
Let me switch hands here for a moment, and you'd be surprised how much time is wasted because we are not organized. And I wanted to make sure that I have my stuff in a place whereby I can just reach for it. I don't have to step away all too long. I don't have to go searching all over the house, to do what I got to do. So I want to make sure that my time is used efficiently because I do a number of things that keep me busy all the while. I get to organization and time in another video, so look out for that one. All right. So got my little Alexa here. Alexa, keep playing. All right, good. That's how she works, y'all. So Alexa, I did it again, sorry. All right, so she's playing, and as such, I just thank God for that, because I love, when the environment is full and the mood is right, because it just makes work efficiently. I come over to now. If you're looking, you're probably wondering, well, man, he covered a lot. That's just that end of the room. Let's come to the other end of the room. There you got my office space where I do my studying, my work, my sermon preparation, my ministry work, my administrative work. And so I'm introducing you to this part. It's also where a lot of design work comes about. So I'll point that out to you as well. Oh, by the way, let me show you this bad boy right here. This is, and anybody that knows me knows that I've never been I haven't been a Windows person for a long time. Before I take a seat, I'm gonna sit in my chair, simple as that. Listen, I got an old chair, y'all. That's an old man's chair right there. It's so old, it's gotten torn up at the bottom right there. I was like, look, I ain't throwing it out. I ain't got no more money to spend, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna work efficiently. I said, honey, this thing is getting low and soft, or hard rather. So I bought myself a little cushion from IKEA. I'm gonna push IKEA. IKEA, I need sponsorship. Can you help me out? But I thank God for this. Listen, it just helped, so I didn't have to throw the chair away. So guess what? It's right there. That's my little chair. Swivel still. Got it hooked up. Again, I've not been a Windows person for a while. I've been all about the Mac. And so I've got my little desk, my little laptop right here. That's what it says. It says decide, commit, work hard, and succeed. The mantra of this season, because I'm about to be successful in what I do. Listen, this is my Cameo Silhouette version 4. It's phenomenal. It's where I do all my vinyl cut. It's done here. Then I take it over to my desk, my workstation rather, and that's where it gets done there. I needed a space. Most of the furniture, folks, in this room is all from IKEA. Yeah, most of it is from IKEA or rehabbing what I've already got from some other time in my life. The last place in my room, and this has been a long tour, it's a tight space, but I hope that you've been enjoying it so far. It comes down to what's behind me. It's my little corner studio lot. It's where I do most of these YouTube videos. It's where I do or will do most of the unpacking, some of my vlogs, some of my workshops. It all transpires here. My little television right now running our logo. Yeah, simple as that. You don't need to go, big to be big. You just need a big dream. And so I just want to encourage you, wherever you start, just start. The idea is to get going, use what you got. I don't have the biggest place, but I have the biggest dreams. And so I want to make sure that you don't limit yourself because you don't feel you have it all together. Again, this was O'Neal. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Thank you for asking. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. If you love this video, if you want to see any other particular videos as I get going and do what I do, please hook me up, call me out. Praise God on that. Let me know how you feel about this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing videos at least once or twice a week going forward now, so don't miss what's coming up next. This is your boy O'Neal. Peace. Hey, this is your boy O'Neal. I'm so excited. Hopefully you've already enjoyed the video and you like what you experienced on. I want to encourage you before I go again. Listen, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us as we release 2 videos a week. That's going to be inspirational at best. That's going to be informative. It's going to give you some things to know and to do as you get your home business started, whatever it may be in the t-shirt business or otherwise. I want to be your counselor, your mentor, your tutor in this process. Thank you so much. Again, peace. O'Neal out.